Alright, good morning everybody and welcome back to what is hopefully going to be our first digital edition of All the Mods Remastered Expert Mode. And to that end, we have ourselves our first applied Energistics thing, a charger, which if we just look at the recipe for, relatively straightforward, just some 5 steel and a couple of the charged fluix crystals, which is the vanilla recipe, charged certus quartz, nether quartz and redstone. So I have put a stack of certus quartz in, run some conduit power from the top, a hopper to extract the charged ones, and there we go, we're getting some more charged ones in. So that is done. But what I want to be looking at is the rest of the bits we need. So the ME controller is 4 pure fluix crystals. What we'll do in the meantime is we will get the sky stone cooking up, because we're going to need that. Then we'll have a look at the crystal growth accelerators. Forgot I had the glass in there, to be honest with you. That's handy. So crystal growth accelerators down here. Now we have this crystal growth chamber, which is pretty straightforward. Hopper, chest, ME glass. We can do all that, but we would need 6 of these. So we're going to want head screwed, 24 iron. We're going to want 24 fluix crystals, which we can do now we've got the charger, so that's not a big deal. ME glass cables, more of those. The quartz glass, we're going to want 12 of these, so 2 recipes on the empowerer. So we want 2 charged fluix crystals, 2 charged certus quartz, 2 fluix, we've got those downstairs. Sunny quartz is just nether quartz in front of the, do you know what, we'll do 4 of these in front of the laser. And then it was that end biotite, that's the reason we went there. And then hopefully we've got enough sand, because if we look, double compressed, how much of this are we going to be able to do? Plenty, that's handy. So we only want 4 of those. Actually, we had loads. We had loads. So let's just make sure we've got everything. Quartz. So we want 4 of you, 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 4 in front of the laser, and then 4 charge, which is downstairs. So we'll go to our laser. Do those. Whenever the laser decides it's going to fire. Wow, that took a lot of energy. That did take a lot of energy. We'll have to think about a way to boost those. But in the meantime, we now have, we get our charged certus out. So we want 1 of you on the middle, 1 of you, 1 of you, 1 of you, and 1 of you. There we go, that's doing it. While that's doing that, we will make ourselves some more. Presumably we've got enough. If I can throw that away so I don't keep picking it up. There we go. So that's everything taken care of, and there we are, our first quartz glass. So let's do another one, so we've got enough. We'll gather that one up, and then we'll have a look as I take a nice swig of coffee. It is early morning here before I go to work. They're not actually using that much power, so we can get those going while we look at what else we need. Now I've lost track of what we've done. I think that's right. So we have our quartz glass. We'll make some more of the pure fluics. Should I do 32? That should be nice and straightforward. Go and find some water. So you just throw it all in, leave it for a couple of seconds, and there we go. It all pops back out. We now have a stack of fluix quartz. And in here we should have... We're probably going to need to crush some more of that. And then we also needed glass. So what do we do with this to crush it? Press U on it, so we can just throw it in the macerator or the sag mill. Sag mill's quicker, I think. That was quick. That other one should be done over there. We should be getting everything together for our applied energistics, which is going to be brilliant. Now I do need to make sure we've got an energy acceptor or something to make sure we're not going to get snookered with that. But we're definitely going to want probably more than that, I would say. Well, that gives us 4 though, so we're getting there, folks, we're getting there. Just iron. We have plenty of. Crystal growth accelerators, a chest and a hopper. Chest and a hopper. And we do actually need more of the conduit, don't we? So we want 3 more glass. Like so. Like so. Like so. Right, okay, so we've got the growth accelerators. We now need the ME controller, because that accepts the energy as well. So that is 4 pure... right. We've got the engineering processes in our bags. That's cooking up. We are going to need an energy acceptor, I believe, because we can't. I don't think we can power the growth accelerators without the energy acceptor. Fortunately, that's really easy. So there's the energy acceptor. We want a toggle bus, so we can turn this on. Well, mind you, actually, let's go and see what we can do. So we're going to want some Fluix dust to throw in here, aren't we, to grow these. Fluix dust and sand into a puddle of water. Fluix dust is just grinding those up, so that's nice and easy. Back to the sag mill. 8 of you. Now I believe you mix these with sand, yeah, and you get 16 seeds, so you double your crystals. And then I'm hoping, hoping, we can put our energy acceptor on this conduit with our growth chamber there. That's now got power, so if I throw those in, yeah, percentage is going up. They're growing nicely. And we're getting close to the ME controller. Well, I'm going to have to think of a way to run power all the way up to the top. I don't want it all down here, but for right now, that's absolutely fine. There we go. There is our pure Fluix. That should then give us, once we've got the Sky Stone, that should give us everything we need for an ME controller. So far, so good. Now then, on the controller, we'll put a little conduit. We're going to want the drive, which is 2 processors, 4 steel and 2 glass. 4 steel, we've got those. Processors we have at the ready, so that should be easy. Then I think all we want is the terminal. Obviously we want the crafting terminal, which is a workbench, an ME terminal. So quartz, glass, glowstone, redstone and iron. Glowstone, redstone, iron we've got on us. Let's get back through those. That gives us 3, that's nice. We've got the logic processor, I believe we have, but we want these cores. So we want more Fluix dust, more logic processors. Is that the same for both of them? Nether quartz, dust, processor. Certus quartz, dust, processor. Let's go and break some of these down in the sag mill. Won't let us use those, no. Now then, can we turn them into the other ones in any way? Doesn't look like it, so we are going to be using these. We're going to need plenty of that. Right, let's make these formation cores. An annihilation cores. I know I got those the wrong way around, but who's counting? Now we can make the ME terminal. Now we do a crafting bench. That should be straightforward enough. And I think it wanted a pure... It did. So we're going to need to make a printed calculation, which is a pure Certus. So we're going to need to make some of that up. Let's grab another 8 sand. Sag mill the Certus. Like so. Make our seeds like so. They go in the growth chamber. Yeah, perfect. And then it's a calculation circuit. Be good to be able to not carry all this stuff around, I tell you. Then we're going to want some silicon circuits, which we've got, and we're going to want some redstone, which we've got a little bit on us. That'll do. Almost done. Done. Just do 4 of these for now to get us going. We're going to want the silicon one. Once we get all this automated, life is going to be so nice. So we can do that, get them out. And I've just realised I've got a frying pan on me for some reason. That should be over here, I think. This is where I've been making our salt. Ah, which reminds me, one thing that I noticed about this sulphur and this salt is it is ore dictionaried against all these other types of sulphur and the various other types of salt. So what I have made from Mechanism is an ore dictionificator, and to use this you put a new filter, you type in your ore dictionary name that you're looking for, so dust, and then it is capital sensitive, so you do have to put the sulphur there. Let's do it. Dust sulphur. Like so. Click the tick. Then you can click through which one you want, and I've picked this one obviously. That's then there. Then you can put any types of sulphur in and it'll change them into this type. Same with the salt, and that's what I've been doing to feed our rock hounding stuff. A couple of these on the go. We can put that away. That's it. One more just in case we need it. And then it's going to be the 1K drives. So now we have our terminal we were looking at, weren't we? We should have everything for that. We do. Then we just need to make 10 of these. How are we for quartz glass? Not quite enough, so we'll just make 5 or 6 then. So this is what we're looking at. Logic, processors, plus Certus quartz, plus redstone. That should be straightforward enough. We can do 3 to begin with. Plus Certus quartz. I don't know what that was that just flew out of my hand. 3 of you. Now then, why didn't we get 3 of those? Redstone and iron. I can cope with. So that should be, what's that doing there? Enough for us to get ourselves our first. Oh, we're going to do this. I've put that there. that there. Like so. Put the crafting terminal on. Put the cells in. And we now have applied Energistics. Oh man, how good is that? Oh, that's so nice. So what I'll do, I'll put this frying pan back. Make sure we've got all of our stuff out of here for applied Energistics. This is the stuff I like to carry around just so I don't caught short. That all looks alright. We'll put this away. And then we're going to want, in the interim, I'm going to need some gold. I'm going to need a load more logic processors, load more quartz glass. So we can get all that going. We're going to want silicon, we're going to want redstone, we're going to want iron. All this good stuff, and we're going to want sand to get the silicon. So what I'll do, folks, I will process all this sort of stuff. If I can remember what to do it with. Sag mill. Only 50% chance of silicon. I'm sure there was a way to get 100% chance. So are we at the point where we need a pulverizer? Crusher. I knew it. Purification chamber, crusher, there we go. So yeah, I'll go ahead and boost that up to get in the full complement of 10. And then we'll see where we get. Alright folks, I'll be back in 2 ticks for you and probably half an hour or so for me. Alright. Alright. Whew. That took a bit longer than I expected, but we are back and we have an ME system on our ground floor. Now, these mobs are annoying me, so I will be going around and lighting up the surrounding area at some point. And I'll probably put glass maybe in here just to stop skeletons firing arrows at us. I've also sort of blocked off the various ways in, so we're safe apart from projectiles. And as you can see, I've gone ahead and I've made 15 1K storage drives, and all of our stuff is in the AE system. So as you can see, all our cobble, even 17,000 plus is in there, and we should have all our diamonds and tools and etc. So that is looking swimming. Now one thing I have just noticed is our quest book is missing, but it's not, it's here. So actually I might get rid of some of that, but I'm hoping, oh, there's not even a section for it, so there you go. We'll put some of this stuff away because I'm not going to be needing a lot of this now. We've got a silk touch hammer these days. Do you know what? There we go. Which means that white bag is superfluous. So that's it. We got ourselves AE. We have done. Oh, actually, just before I go, yeah, this is what I've done. I've fired one of the LV connectors up through the floors, and that goes to the underside of this capacitor, which then transfers energy to the energy acceptor through the crystal growth chamber. There's some glass quartz under there, and the ME controllers under there. Now this will be growing and it will be getting automated and all that good stuff, but for now I think that's been a pretty successful day. So I will love you and leave you. Please go ahead and leave that like if you liked it, and go ahead and feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright folks, bye bye.